Shurajō. Don't forget, the golden bows are kept within a preservation container. Take extra care when you handle it. Okay. We've been working our butts off to retrieve those shiny twigs too. We know enough about their worth not to throw them around willy-nilly. Gregor's comment did nothing to deter Hohenheim, who kept voicing his warning again and again. So gotta be careful with those things. Alright. Lab's that way, and the facility management room is... Urza was tracing the available routes to guide the LCD team members who arrived with Moses, while others crept down the corridor, alert for any dangers lurking in the shadows. What was that? Tactical nuke incoming! That was definitely that was the Modern Warfare 2 sound effect. Come on. Watch out, you guys. The corridor was thrown into complete chaos. Sinclair, this way. Oh god. Huh? I can't. It's too far. Is everyone alright? It would seem that a quarantine system designed for abnormal containment breaches has just been activated. Oh god, we're separated. We're separated. Marisol, who had been standing close by, replied in a monotonous voice. Okay, and just as he said, when I looked around, that was close. That wall nearly flattened us into pancakes. Oh god, so I have Marisol, Gregor, Ryoshu, and Yisong. Okay. Got a burn team. Got a burn team between these two and Marisol. Okay. We're about a breath away from disaster. Shabby thing. Huh? What a what? Waste of time? Just when I didn't think it could get any worse, it did. Waste of time. Where's Ryoshu, by the way? Manager Esquire, where art thou? Sinclair and Don Quixote were desperately calling out from the other side of the wall. Yeah, I think this is the first time we've ever been so completely separated from Dante. Then we can't even afford to get hurt. I don't see any abnormalities around. Now they've taken over the security wall controls too. They've effectively forced us to split up. Now to our executive manager, this is only a minor setback. Allow me to assume command of the unit for the time being. Hello? That's the first thing you're worried about? Shouldn't you be more concerned about Dante? This has grown to be quite the predicament. Hohenheim let out a heavy saw. Are you alright, team leader? I am. At least we have no injured among us. After all that planning, we ended up getting separated into completely random teams. Let's first check who we have on each side. Okay, it's me, Marisol, Gregor, Yisong here, and also Ryoshu. We got the detective, Miss Ongdu, and me over here, and Ishmael, Rodea, and me, Otis too. As for us, Martin, the assistant LCE team members, and the rest, of whom speakest thou? It is a phrase used by individuals who find it especially difficult to acknowledge their betters. Damn. Faust talking shit. Me, Don Quixote, and Faust. There's no chance we could get the security wall out of the way even with our combined effort. The master keycard doesn't work either. It should be able to override the lockdown, but even the LCE wasn't having any luck on their side. There has been a minor deviation, but it can't be helped. Advance according to plan. This unit, the LCD included, will neutralize any hostiles on the facility, one threat at a time. No. We'll assist you with finding the trail as soon as we're done repairing the security cameras. Acknowledge. The LCE and Hohenheim's team will secure the facility management room and prioritize restoring power. As for the executive manager's team, proceed to the laboratory for the golden bow retrieval. Figures I end up on the team doing the fighting. What a pain. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, nobody mentioned Heathcliff. Ready, off we go. I'll take the lead. The rest of you follow me. And with that, Otis and the LCD team's footsteps faded into the distance on the opposite side. We should get moving too. Although, I think just Martin and my assistant here will be enough to restore power to the facility management room. Moses, Ishmael... Who? Honglu? Rodeon. Faust, Don, Heathcliff, Sinclair, Hohenheim. There seems to be a lack of proper structure in the generation and distribution of electricity here. It is regrettable that the facility lacks a backup mechanism to handle unforeseen emergencies of this sort. With the breadth of my responsibility, it is only natural that I would have been too busy to be responsible for the facility's design. However, when viewed independently, the structure of the laboratory itself is... Fret thyself not over so trifling a matter, young Heathcliff. She's right. With the three of us together, we'll be able to overcome whatever obstacle gets in our way. Probably. The voices of Hohenheim and the other sinners also slip further away into the background. Should we get a move on too? Let us know if you sense the golden bow, Manager Bud. Okay. The two smokers of the group end up in the same team. What are the odds? I'll never know how the others manage to pull through these working conditions without taking a puff. Smokers. There was a time when I partook, but I could not find any reason to maintain the habit. Oh, there was? What did you smoke? Most things that fall under the category of cigarette. After a whole year of watching, you never walk out of line. I pegged you as one hell of a straight-laced fella. I partook in both categories of activities, those generally accepted as right and those accepted as wrong. During my time among the old League of Nine literatures, I once had an opportunity to engage in a few hits of the substance at the behest of my fellows. That was the one and only time. Everyone burst into laughter, though I found no enjoyment in smoking itself. That's always the case for first-timers. Must have been pretty intense, huh? What about you, Miss Hiroshi? When did you first start smoking cigarettes? I was born with it. It was in my hand. Every pair of eyes searched Hiroshi's face. But she didn't bother telling us her story, nor did she reveal any sign of unease or anxiety. What we saw in her face was inexplicable exhilaration, thrill, and as strange as it may seem, a fury. Chilling to the marrows. Beats me. I've always been surrounded by cigarette smoke, ever since I was a brat. Wouldn't have guessed it any other way. If it's your turn this time, isn't it? Yeah, so damn obvious that it makes me scoff. How did you feel, Miss Hiroshi? To be faced with the past that stands before you. Simple. It's exciting. All that waiting finally paid off. I noticed you haven't smoked once since this whole thing began, Hiroshi. Right. She's too good in a mood, trying to get used to it, staying off it. Meanwhile, back at the transporter truck. Y'all, she beat up. Virgilus, isn't that how you treat a lady? Red gaze, never thought you of all people would have one. Have one what? Funny, isn't it? The mighty and powerful Red Gaze loses this tiny little bundle of liability from his clutch, and he's suddenly too scared to even swing his sword, right? Not that I don't understand. To have an unwanted burden you can't even push aside or kill off, shoved into your care, I know what it's like too well. Well, I suppose I didn't want the little thing back then, but I never expected her to be such a nuisance. That's not a lady. She slaps babies. That's me. That Alyssa. She's being a mother. She was mothering Ryoshi. That's mothering. Lucio's been digging around. It looks like you don't have any connection whatsoever to this half pint here. Could it be you got a specific use for her? She drives the bus. It's plain that you need her for something. Explains why you're letting that dead weight tag along. Perhaps she's like my ticket or textbook over there. A pain in the ass you'd much rather kill off, but can't because you need it to make the future you long for come true. I hope not based on past experiences. We sure have a lot in common, don't we? Lucio, You. Whoa, what do you say? I know why you're provoking me with that pointless rambling. Your friend are out on a mission, and you're making sure I don't get in their way till you get the all clear. However, just because my sword isn't cleaving across your throat doesn't mean I won't collect your little lackey's head. Keep that in mind. This should be interesting. Do your worst. I'm curious to see how long the textbook I so painstakingly crafted for my ticket would last against a color fixer. Aren't you? later.